Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. A really interesting spot that we've got here. It's very tropical like. It's we've got like big fortified walls and stuff. I don't know what's going on over here. These walls are just the really interesting part. And it was yesterday's daily challenge, but now it's time for me to guess where I think this is. And honestly, I'm a little bit torn here. The guess I want to make is Zanzibar, or somewhere in and around Zanzibar. I think would be a really cool thing for this place to be. Like, it could be like over here, this island right there. You know, wouldn't that be cool? But maybe it's not. Maybe this is somewhere, you know, a little bit further east, somewhere along the lines of India or something like that. I think it's a possibility as well. But just for the fun of it, I think I'm going to stick to Zanzibar, even though if I had to make a guess, I would say we're kind of near Mumbai. But I'm going to stick to Zanzibar because it's a fun guess. So let's make it. And the answer, kind of close to Mumbai. Not as close to Mumbai as, you know, I think, but there you go. We were in a place called Malvan in Queens Beach. Yeah, well, you know, I probably should have went with my second thought, but my first thought was cool, so I decided to stick with it. Bad idea, but hopefully some of you guys were able to figure that out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. My God, what paradise is this? I mean, just look at how cool this all looks. We've got a beautiful sink right over here. You can wash your hands. I mean, that's not too interesting. We got these guys all lined up. I think they work at this building. The reason why I think they work here and they're not enjoying a vacation, first of all, they're all lined up. Why would you be all lined up if you were on a vacation? Also, they're all wearing the same clothes, so it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Then we got some awesome Sea-Doos. Look at that. Jet skis. What are the names for these things? Sea-Doos, jet skis, and I don't know. Those are pretty much, that's as far as I know. We got some kayaks and whatever the hell this strange craft is. Probably some kind of alien vessel. Anyways, look at this. We're in paradise. Beautiful sand, beautiful beaches. Very cool. Greenery. And it's everything you really want, isn't it? And it is today's daily challenge. It means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you think we are. You put your guesses down in the comment section below, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I'll announce the winner, the person that guessed closest. Now, there's no prizes, but if you're interested in winning glory, then make sure you tell me where in the world do you think we are right now. Okie dokie, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today it is going to be a viewer challenge, as it always is. It's a viewer challenge every day. If you guys want to create some challenges, you can definitely send them to me because I do them every day. This challenge is one brought to us by Creeper King 51. I believe you were the creator of the McDonald's challenge. Was that you? If it is, that was a very memorable challenge, and if it wasn't, well, I'm sure your challenge was memorable as well. I mean, all challenges are memorable, but if I'm just trying to associate the name with the challenge, and I think it was the McDonald's challenge. If it's not, I'm sorry. I can't remember which one you sent in, but believe me, I would if you told me which one it was. Anyways, this is your challenge, and it's got another cool theme to it. I mean, not even a theme, in fact, little rules to go with it as well. The theme is skylines. Essentially, it's a challenge based on me trying to figure out skylines by cities where we are in the world by just looking at the skyline. So that is the challenge, and hopefully I'm going to be all right at that. It ramps up in difficulty. First two apparently are going to be quite easy. The extra rules are that I can't move up or down the street. I got to stay in the first picture. I can pan around and stuff, but I can't really move. Now, what I'm going to do is if there's something cool to see very close by, I'm just going to make my guess first, and then once I've made my guess, then I can move around it. I mean, it's still following the rules. I'm going to move, if I want to, just after I make my guess as to where I think we are. So thank you so much for this challenge. It looks very exciting. Maybe it'll be really short. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll just blabber on forever. But thank you so much, Creeper King 51, for this challenge. And if you want to create your own custom challenge, look down in the description below for all the information you need step by step to create your own custom challenge and send it to me. You can also find a link to this challenge down there as well. So boom, let's go. Let's do it. Challenge accept. Ah, damn it. I'm not going to be good at this at all. Okay. So, what have we got here? Flip. This is the first two? Really? Really? This city? What city is this? Dallas? Houston? What memorable building am I supposed to see here? Ah, fudge. Miami? Is this I don't know what Miami looks like. I have no idea what downtown Miami looks like. I imagine it doesn't look quite like this. Washington. What? Okay, all right, we got this thing over here, but Washington's on like it's on a river, and that's not. Yeah, that's not. It's not a river. We got this. Oh, wow. All right, you say it's gonna be easy. Well, first of all, I can't move out of this picture, so I can't even do that if I want to. Austin. What is this? What am I seeing here? New Orleans. I'm just naming cities at this point. I believe we're in America. And I believe it might be a capital city. But other than that, I'm really... Alright, so let's go look. What have we got? Houston. It's not on water. Austin, Dallas, not on water. There's no big giant body of water there, is there? No. New Orleans. Yeah, I mean... You know, it could be Lake Pontchartrain, but... For whatever reason, I don't really think it is. I don't really think that is what this city is. I mean, it could be, maybe, but I don't know about that. It's rather cold here, or at least it looks like it's kind of cold, but who knows what time of year this picture was taken. We've got some boats. This could be... So I don't think this is going to be Lake Pontchartrain, although I have no idea. We're in like an enclosed, like a marina type thing, so we could be, like I guess we could be in. I don't think that's where we are. I think the chances are based on what now Miami. Let's go check out Miami. Miami doesn't look like this in my mind, and something like a Tampa. Shit, I don't even know what Tampa looks like. You're saying number one is really easy. What the hell city is this? This is a Canadian city? It could be. What Canadian city is this, if this is a Canadian city? I mean, it looks enough like Canada. Look at it. It's pretty cold. People are cold. People are cold in Canada. None of these buildings... This isn't Chicago. Chicago is much bigger than this. This is a smaller city than Chicago. This is not LA. This is... not Seattle. I know a lot of cities this is not, but I don't know which one it is. Shit. Oh, I feel so bad right off the bat, eh? Oh my god. That's nonsense. No, not something like Charleston. Something like a Boston? Is that Boston? I don't think it is. But it looks... Boston, honestly, having just said that, feels the most right. Is there any other really big cities on the water? No? Are we really going with Boston on this? I kind of feel like I shouldn't. I mean, look at this. What is this big expanse of water out here? It's like the freaking ocean. Oh, I'm so fudged. I'm so fudged here. No, it can't really be Boston. How about the other coast? Is there like Seattle? I don't even know. I mean, I don't think this is Seattle. Seattle looks different than that. I have no idea. I mean, it's so sad. I'm fooled right off the bat. I don't know. Should I? I don't know. I shouldn't go. Shouldn't go with something like. Look at this. I guess I'm just going to go with Boston because it kind of makes the most sense, but I really don't think it is. God, Washington? No, it can't be Washington. Look at that. That looks different. I mean, the sad part is I don't actually know how much water it takes for you not to be able to see, but I think it's a lot. I think it's more than that. All right. Well, where would we be? We would be like, oh my God, this is I'm so wrong. It's unbelievable. Like, there's no way that's Boston. Look at this. There's like the ocean's right there. All right, well, you know what? We're just going to go and say is this the Miami sky? Really? Am I gonna guess Miami? I guess I am. Sure. Bayshore Road. God, I can't even get myself to do it. How about, what about Tampa? What does Tampa look like again? Is Tampa a possibility? Every city is like inland. That's the hard part. Every city that I see in the world, they're not right on the water. And I don't know, like Halifax? This is not Halifax. Halifax is smaller than this. I straight up have no idea. I'm gonna go and just guess. I'm gonna guess fucking New Orleans, I guess. That's gonna be it, isn't it? It's gonna be New Orleans. I don't even know. What? You're telling me I could see the Sears Tower in that shot? You're telling me the Sears Tower was in that shot and I could see it? Where was it? Where was the Sears Tower? No, Chicago. That's wrong. I mean, it's not even called the Sears Tower anymore, is it? But if I can't see the Sears Tower, it's not Chicago. Maybe I did see it. I've never been to Chicago in real life. But I know what Chicago looks like, I think, in my mind. I clearly don't know what Chicago looks like. Chicago is much bigger than that. I need to see the Sears Tower for me to know it's Chicago. You point me, where was the Sears Tower on that map, and then we'll talk. I'm sure it was on them. I'm sure I could see it. I was just a big old ding-dong. Well, it wasn't New Orleans, I'll tell you that much. 2084. Thank fucking God. At least this one. I'm going to be able to figure it out, won't I? There you go. We are in Toronto. That's cool. Right? Yeah, of course it's Toronto. What else could it possibly be? Yeah, there you go. There's a skyline I can recognize. The beautiful skyline of Toronto. Well, that's fantastic. We're right over here on this island, Toronto Island Park. Yeah, sure, right there. We're going to be like, we're right here, Olympic Island. That's exactly where we are. Fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful skyline, Toronto. I was there not too long ago. See, it's got a big, iconic building. I'm going to put my thumb right over the CN Tower, which is, if you don't know, it's the big pointy building right on there. Oh, what city's this? I don't know. It's very hard to tell now with my thumb over the CN Tower. I don't know what city that is. Hard to guess. Now that I see the landmark building, it's very easy for me to guess. I'm gonna pretend like the Sears Tower wasn't in that last shot because I'm blown away. That was too much. Oh, look, it's like a little house here. Can people really live here on this island? Really? Maybe. Maybe people can live here. That's interesting. That's cool. I didn't know that. Let's make the guess. The answer was, yeah, people can live here. That's really cool. I'm jealous. Living here, that's got to be beautiful. You're like, it's like a nice little house on a park right near downtown Toronto. That's crazy. It's very nice. Also, there's a big airport nearby. Probably a bit noisy because of the airport, but very cool. 6470. All right. Where are we now? Oh, boy. Okay. Well, you know, I'm not going to say I know where this is because I don't. This is probably Miami if I had to guess. This seems more Miami-y. You know, like north of Miami. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on everywhere. That's what there's like. Look at all this stuff, right? And there's this, or is this like LA? This could be LA. This could be LA. Right, let's look. Where there's like only one building in LA that I know. That's the sad part. And I can't see it on here. So that's the negative part. What side of the road are people driving on? Are they at least driving on the side of the road I'm expecting them to? What? They're not. Okay. People are not driving on the side of the road I'm expecting them to. That's good. Because that means that we're not in North America. Well, that's fantastic. That means we're also not in England. We're also not in Japan. We're pretty much in Australia is the answer to this. Okay. Which beautiful Australian city could this be? Well, we can't cheat and like look somewhere. Okay, no. So we're in an Australian city. Well, that's okay. Big Australian city though. Wow. Huge. Are we sure it's Australian? I mean, this can't be anything other than Sydney, right? Are they really not driving? Okay, right. People are driving on the left-hand side of the road, right? That's what I'm seeing right here. Yeah, they definitely are. I'm fairly certain. I'm looking at these cars right here. They're going this way. This is the left. This is the right. Okay, no, we've done that. Sydney. Sydney's going to be hard to find. See, again, if we're in Sydney, where's the Opera House? It's not in this picture. But, I mean, really, is Brisbane going to be as big as this? Is Melbourne going to be as big as this? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe is the answer. Melbourne. Is Melbourne a big metropolis like this? Or is Sydney really, where it's at? In my mind, Sydney is really the big one. And I have no idea where this would even be, to be honest. Like, where in the world are we? There's like a big extensive coast that goes down that way. So we could be like over here and looking at it like this. Is that what I think is going on? That is that big of a shot? Not particularly. It's not really what I think is going on. The coast is all jagged and whatnot, so that's also a possibility. We would have to be somewhere. We could be like right there or something along those lines, like Bondi Beach. It's a very famous beach. Looking over. Do I think that's what's going on? No, not really. There's some water here, but I don't really think it's just that park. No. Okay. So what if we go take a look at something like a Melbourne, which I think is probably the other choice. And what have we got here? Well, we could be somewhere like over here. Now, how does this just extend in the cities just inwards, or is there something fishy going on? Like in my mind, there's like a river running right through it or something. Because why is the city so far inland? That's my question. I don't really know the answer to that, but okay. So there is something. So we would be somewhere like around over here. Although there isn't, there's not that right there. Yeah, that thing isn't any kind of thing that makes any sense. Okay. All right, I'm okay with that. And we see this, and I mean, boy, I don't know. That right there. All right, that looks kind of... Yeah, okay, I found where we are. That's cool. We're right there. So that was Melbourne. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll bite. That is what we're seeing, indeed. All right, I had the right idea. Very cool. Look at that. Melbourne. Big city. My God. In the picture... See, that's why. In this picture, Melbourne looks much bigger than Chicago. It's not. I can almost guarantee you. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain Chicago is much bigger than Melbourne. So, there you go. Make the guess. The answer, yeah, that's where... Really? I was wrong? I think they're wrong. That's not where the picture is. Excuse me. You took this picture right the fuck here. Don't even tell me. You didn't take the picture right there. No matter how much you think you did, you didn't. 6142. Okay, well, this is hardly a skyline now, is it? Thankfully, I think we've been here not long ago. The answer as to where this was is very good. Because I totally forget. I was able to move last time I was here. But I've seen this. And the answer was... The answer was something that I don't remember right now. So, let's go back through the whole thought process. I remember seeing this. Was this a daily challenge? No. Something that this surprised me. Was this... Oh, man. Where was this location? This was in a weird place. It wasn't weird. This wasn't a challenge not too long ago, because I remember distinctly seeing this and reading and guessing that we were in Indonesia or Malaysia, and I don't think we were. I think we were somewhere else. I don't know where, but we were somewhere else. Where that other place is, though, is beyond me. I remember having an argument about this flag, whether or not that was a Malaysian flag, I mean, an Indonesian flag behind there. And I think the answer to that was no. Then I went through the list of other countries we could be in, and the answer, I remember, was Ulaanbaatar. There you go. That was the answer. We were in Ulaanbaatar, and we were like just a little bit more south, somewhere like right around here. See, there's that. We were like right here or something. No. Don't give me info. No info, please. Right here. That's what this was. Oh man, the struggle remembering this location. Jeez Louise. That took me a while. But yeah, that's where we were. We were there. We were here, I don't think, too long ago. So yeah, very, very cool. It's nice to be back here because, my God, struggling to remember where this was about as fun as making a guess. Because, spoiler alert, I would have been like, shit, I don't know, and then guessed Surabaya. That would have been my guess. It was more fun digging back into my memory trying to figure out where this place actually was. Because I remember being fooled. That's where it was. Fantastic. And did I get the even area right? Yeah, I did. 64, 74. Fantastic. And last, but hopefully not least. Wow. Well, okay. That's something. I don't know. I have no idea. Where's... Oh, hold on. That's going to help. Now, I don't want to... My guess was going to be Taipei. Because I had found some sort of feeling that this was Taipei 101, but I don't think it is. But that's going to be very helpful. This right over here. South. That looks Chinese to me. Yeah, that's very Chinese. South. We're facing south. Okay. That might be good to know. South is inland. Well, you know what's inland of Taipei? The south. But there is water. There's a river that's coming in. There's a river here too. Doesn't look unlike this river. Although, kind of does look unlike this river. Where are we not? Well, we're not in Shanghai. We're not in Hong Kong. It could be in Beijing. I don't know what the skyline of Beijing looks like. I'll be honest. I'm thinking it looks probably bigger than this, but maybe not. I've been fooled before with Chicago. This right here. This looks probably important to figuring out where we are. But that being said, I don't know. What does this say? I don't know. Maybe we're in Japan. I don't think we're in Japan. To me, this definitely in my mind is Chinese. So, we can't really move. Although, yeah, we actually just straight up can't move. Even if I wanted to. So where would this be? Got somebody over here. You know, making sure that people who come here are safe. Probably a good idea. You never know what people are going to do when they're up here on the roof, right? I don't know. Like, I really want to say... I really want to say Taipei, but I don't think that that's what this is. I think Taipei looks different than this. Because where would this be if south is that way? If south is this way, and the river is like behind us, and it's turning the wrong way, unless that's like unless we're like right here. Unless we're like right around here. But I don't really think we are. I don't see like a huge train terminal, and there's like 69 bridges on this river. So I'm gonna say that's not where we are. Okay. Well, if we're not in... Okay, Beijing... Is there a river running through Beijing? I don't know the answer to that. The answer is no. Okay. Well, you know, that helps. This is not Shanghai. What about this city over here? This is a fairly big city. There's lots of bridges and stuff. Doesn't feel right. Maybe we are in Japan. But where in China would we be? Could this be... I don't know. I don't really know. Like, okay, this river. There you go. Look at that. Look at the amount of bridges on this river. That's... South is this way. Right? That doesn't really help. Because that can't be south. South is facing the city. Oh, boy. Everyone builds on the North Shore, right? That's it. Everyone just builds their cities right on the North Shore. You can't get a good South Shore city, can you? There's, like, mountains and stuff around. I don't know. I really feel like Taipei wasn't a bad guess, but I don't think that is what this is. Look at this. Some weird stuff going on. Maybe this is going to be like a super tricky one, and the answer is going to be like New York City. I mean, it's not going to be New York City. Let me tell you that right now. But where this is actually going to be is a hell of a guess at this point. I have no idea. I kind of really just do feel like just saying Taipei and having... Like, look at this. What is this point here? Are we seeing... Is this what we're seeing over here? No, I don't think that is. This is not... Okay, I can't guess Taipei. I know it's not. That's not the answer. Come on now. I can't just keep guessing the same thing. Hong Kong. I feel like this is... No, this is not the Hong Kong skyline. I know that for a fact. It's a smaller city than Hong Kong. Okay, why don't we just go... There, look at these. Look at this. Plenty of rivers. Guangzhou. Sounds perfect to me. Lots of rivers, lots of good stuff. South is this way. North is that way. There's like points and stuff. We're going to go like right there. That's where we are. 3 bridges coming up. Make the guess, and the answer was Japanese. I mean, come on now. That looked... You know, if you're not going to... Yeah, you know, I understand why that was Japanese. But I really need to see more, what do you call it? Katakana? Is that the name I'm looking for? I really need to see some of that to be able to figure that out, because that is... Without that, I'm going to be guessing Chinese every day. Well, the answer was Osaka. There you go. Sad. Well, I didn't do too bad. The ones that I did get were the weirder ones. Well, I mean, no, Toronto, that was super easy for me. Of course, I would get Toronto. Chicago, that was bullshit. The Sears Tower wasn't in that picture. Lies. Melbourne, that was a good one. Then we had Ulaanbaatar. Yeah, it wasn't even a good one because I had already been there. And then, well, I mean, it was a good place. It just wasn't a good guess because I had already seen it before. I just had to dig in my own memory, but I actually really enjoyed that. And then Osaka is not Guangzhou. Well, there you go. We learn something new every day. Hopefully, you guys... hopefully you guys didn't learn anything. Hopefully you guys knew those right off the bat and were calling me a fool the whole episode. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.